To go over a list of the items that we have on our table today, we have brush cleaner and 70% alcohol for sanitation and cleaning. We have translucent powder that can be used to mattify and set any work that we do. We have 99% alcohol, which will exclusively be used for our alcohol activated makeup. Over here we have acetone and Prozaid, which is an adhesive. Back along behind here we have two other adhesives. We have spirit gum and liquid latex, which can be used as an adhesive and as a modeling tool. Behind here, by the other adhesives and areas, we have a large jar of Vaseline. We have KY jelly and Silaglass, which is a product that we're going to use to simulate glass being stuck into the skin. What I'm holding is a silicone compound that will be also used to model onto the skin and can also be used as an adhesive in a pinch. Moving over here, we have a finishing spray as well as a cleaner to remove any of this makeup. Over here is our blood station. So we have 4 different types of blood over here. One that is mouth safe, one that will create texture, and then 2 for different run variations. Back here we have water. Over here we have our brushes. Over here we have scissors and a Sharpie, which is very important for labeling your chemicals, of course. Up in the front area here on our main station, what we're going to be working off of, we have a couple different versions of what are called prosthetic transfers. So prosthetic transfers can come in a few different ways. You can buy them pre-made. This one here is a very popular brand that you'll find in pretty much any Halloween store, makeup store you go to. It's a very reliable brand you can use, but you can also make your own. So I do have a collection of small ones here that I did pre-make for this course. We certainly won't use all of them, but it's good to see what they can look like. Over here we have the creams makeup base that we will use. So both of these are a cream makeup base that we can use to achieve the similar, if not same look as what these two and this one will. These two and this one are alcohol activated palettes. These will give a much more realistic finish to the makeup that you're doing and can be used on certain things like silicone to bind better and create a more realistic finish. Over here, while this one is an alcohol-activated makeup, it is for the teeth only. So it's specifically formulated to be safe in the mouth, so you can get mouth effects that won't create any staining or negative hazard to the mouth. Over here we have our latex-free sponges and some paper towels that I ripped up for ease. That way you don't have to constantly grab your roll of paper towel and pull it off when you need it. We do have our portion cups. These disposable little cups that we'll use for our alcohols and our adhesive, things like that. And I already pre-labeled 3 different cups here that I know I'll be using throughout the course. So I have our 99% alcohol, one for spirit gum and one for Prozaid. Having these little cups organized and labeled like this will help you in not only the safety of someone running over and accidentally grabbing something that they are unaware of what's in it, but it's so you also don't mix things together. You know what you're grabbing when you're working with it. That's also part of why we keep a Sharpie on hand to label when we need to. We have our actual palette over here that we're going to be working off of with a spatula sitting inside of the brushes. Another version of sponge we have on the table is our black latex stipple sponge. We have our hand sanitizer that we keep for hygiene purposes. We have a big, large pack of cotton balls. We can use these for a variety of things from cleaning all the way to building up fake wounds. We have our paper towels. And lastly, we have our latex-free gloves. The last thing that's important to keep around your station, but not necessarily on your station as you don't want to mix it in with anything, is going to be somewhere that you can pull reference photos from. So whether you have them in physical printed out version in a binder that you can pull up on the side of your table, or what I have here is an iPad that has a whole slew of photos that I can use for reference, having those reference photos on hand is imperative to your work actually turning out realistic.